I came up here to introduce myself. My name is Bart Thompson. I'm new to the Senate. I'm new to this school. This is also one of the first times I've ever done anything like really involved. And I want to say I'm really excited hearing about Crump. I think I'm really interested in seeing what student government, like how much power student government actually has, what we actually can do to change things around our school. I think Crump's a really good example of that. And I also just want you to know that I'm open to other ideas and other ways we can change. And I think, because I'm kind of clueless on to what student government actually does. And so I just want to let everyone know that I'm open to those conversations. And look forward to a good semester and a good year. Thanks.
Please.
Thank you everyone again for electing me the chairman of the Committee on Campus Life and Programming. I encourage everyone to apply to get involved with the committee. Look forward to making a difference on campus. I'd also like to recognize Mr. Antonesio for all the work he's put in with this committee. As we all know, American University is one that is based and takes much pride in its service. And I think it's only right. It's only the right thing to do to try and give people who are based on so much service what they deserve. So I applaud the work that he's put in and his passion. Thank you.
I'll wrap it up. Mr. Dunham.
I apologize, Mr. Speaker, but I just wanted to say just one more thing. Mr. Chmielewski, I want to thank you for your courage to stand up and make the motion that you thought was right, to stand up for what you thought in the Senate. And that's one of the things. That is one of the things that this Senate has always been about, from the first to now the sixth. Being as old in the student government as I am, and Kristen can certainly speak to being from the third to now, people who have been principled is what this student government has been built on. I want to thank you for having the courage to stand up when others didn't or wouldn't. And even though you probably got a lot of it, you did what you thought was right, and if you continue doing that, this student government will continue to do what is best for the students. So I want to thank you for that.
The man just beat me by, well, a couple of seconds. I was going to say something very similar, but I'm so glad you said it, because you said it so much better than I could have said it. I mean, looking at that stupid open letter, you have to acknowledge that sometimes there's going to be conflicts in this body, but honestly, don't be afraid to stand up for what you believe in, regardless of what anyone else thinks about it. Mr. Dunham says it's probably your principles that will continue to make our student government a great place. A few clerical things, please email me again at speaker@ausg.org with your committee preference, and hopefully sometime later this week I'll put out committee assignments, and I'll give the chairs good notice of that. Like I said earlier, we're not meeting this Sunday, but we'll be meeting the 24th, also here in Ward 5 at 2:30. Also, something new for the newly elected committee chairs, we'll be having the first meeting of the Committee on Rules and Privileges Sunday, October 24th at 1:30 on the second floor of MDC. So look forward to seeing you there, sir. Yes, sir?
And if the committees can meet before that to elect their deputy chairs, the deputy chairs also join CRP. So you have 2 weeks to meet and get to know each other and do all that.
I will send out an extraordinarily informative email about the Committee on Rules and Privileges, its memberships. We're meeting with committee chairs in the coming weeks to determine where we move forward with this. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Speaker, it is so moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any objections? Seeing none, ladies and gentlemen.
Please take
Adjourn.
All right, pictures? Pictures?
Yeah.
Around here, you're supposed to be your team applause.
Yes.
And definitely try to get elected deputy chair for that committee. It's almost as good. I mean, chair, whatever. Go on CRP, get all the have almost all the fringe benefits anyway. I think it worked here when Eric explained why he did that because apparently he really wanted to do it, but he had a family member that's not naturalized.